be like a mission to the moon to do on Facebook.
All right. Hi. Good morning, everybody. If you're just joining us on Facebook Live, we are in Gainesville at the University of Florida. We are right in front of the Phillips Center. This is where Richard Spencer, the white nationalist, is going to be speaking at 2:30 this afternoon. And as we've been reporting, roads have already been shut down. This road here, Hull Road, that runs in front of the Phillips Center, is shut down to traffic. Right now, what you're looking at is just a lot of media out here ready to do their live shots and maybe do some interviews, and everyone's awaiting Richard Spencer to get here because at 12:45 he'll be holding a news conference for media, and my colleague Steve Andrews is going to be inside that news conference. Of course, he will bring you all of the updates and let you know what happens with that. We've also seen some protesters here walking around with the group No Nazis at UF. I've been reporting on that, as well as Corey Davis, my colleague. They're out here kind of checking things out, and I do believe we have some counter-protesters who may have shown up too. But so far things out here are calm, and I will tell you, we were walking around campus earlier today, and for a Thursday in the middle of the semester, it's been very quiet, not a lot of students bustling around, and we've got the chance to talk to a couple of students, and they told me that while classes weren't officially canceled, a lot of the professors told them that they had the option to come to class today. So if it's a class that requires attendance, if they didn't show up today, it wasn't counted against them. The girls that I spoke with, they were actually on their way to class. They are going to leave here tonight, get out of town, something that their parents wanted them to do. But it's really been very quiet here on campus. Hopefully it stays that way. That's what we're all hoping. We do see a lot of security. We knew it was here. We've seen it over the past couple of days, but we're really starting to see it now. I'm going to step out of the way so you can take a look at the top of the Phillips Center here. We're going to zoom into this, and so this is obviously some extra security on top of the Phillips Center, possibly spotters kind of looking out to see what's going to happen, because we're told that this is a parking lot where protesters can gather a little bit later today once Richard Spencer gets into town. And behind us, let's see if we can spin around this way. I'll show you over here. This is the rec center across the street from the Phillips Center. So this is where the students and faculty can work out if they want to. And if you take a look in this second-story window, you can see some troopers, I believe, in the window. Obviously, part of their security that they're doing. There's another person on top, two people on top of the roof here with binoculars. So they're really doing everything they can here to make sure that this event goes off seamlessly, that it's calm, that nobody gets out of hand. And we do know that the university spent $500,000 on this, and we're starting to see all of that being put together. I think this is Alachua County Sheriff's Office deputies here that we're looking at. So right now things are looking okay. Again, Richard Spencer is supposed to be speaking to us at 12:45. I assume that he'll be talking about his speaking engagement, possibly about what happened in Charlottesville, maybe about the security that has shown up here, because he did call the state of emergency issued by Governor Rick Scott. He called that flattering but likely overkill. So we'll see if that's something that happens here today. But I want you to just look at all the media that's here. Tons of media, and we actually, to give you an example of how strict the security is, all of the media had to go through some pretty strict security checkpoints to get into this location. We had to have our cars checked, we had to have our bags checked, and we had to actually sign up for credentials to get in. So that's why I took mine off for my live shot. But we have passes that we have to be wearing. So we had to go through just as much security as folks who are going to be walking on foot had to go through to make sure that everything's safe. And that's what everybody wants. You know, a lot of the students agree that the First Amendment is something that's to be respected, and they do respect the fact that this country does allow free speech. But sometimes they say that this is hard for them to kind of figure out if they agree with that or if they agree with the fact that Spencer sometimes likes to incite violence. So hard line there for some of those students that I spoke to. But we're here. We're going to be here live throughout the day. Team coverage, me, Corey Davis, Steve Andrews. We'll be here throughout all the later newscasts, and we're going to be live on WFLA at 11:30, so in just about 15 minutes. So we're going to wrap it up now and end this Facebook Live, but we'll see you on air too tonight.